Hi beautiful people, welcome back to Picnic Gaming channel. Today I will show you how to add vehicles without replacing in GTA San Andreas. First, you must have a fresh and clean copy of game in order to avoid any crash or error. So let's start downloading the files. Step 1 is to download Add Vehicle Tools. Link is in the description. So let me copy this link and let's download it from the Google Chrome. Okay, so here it is, the download tab, and we are going to download it. Just I clicked on the download and it started to download. So we're gonna wait for a minute. Now once your file is downloaded, you can click on this little arrow if it said this file is dangerous. Don't worry about it, it's just saying it because this file contains a US 1.0 crack, which seems like that it is a dangerous file, but it is not a dangerous file. So you need to click on keep and add vehicles tool will be downloaded. So step 2 is to download your vehicles from the Google. I have some links here. Let's copy it and paste it right here. Now it's a Boeing 747 plane, which we will add, not replace, in GTA San Andreas. And we have a gunship helicopter also, so let's download it. Now we have a Kawasaki heavy bike. Let's download that too. Now let's download this Lamborghini, a model from Real Racing 3. And let's download the new F-16 Fighting Falcon. Let's download this GTA 5 boat. Okay, so we are downloading the different type of vehicles for our game. So here you can see all files are now downloaded. Let's extract all these files. So in the first, we are going to extract the add vehicles tools using the WinRAR. So here it's extracting. Now first of all, you need to go into the add vehicles folder, and then you need to open vehicle essentials folder. So here I am in the vehicle essentials folder. Copy all these files and paste it in your game's main folder. So here I'm pasting it. So now we are done with this step. Now extract your all downloaded vehicles using WinRAR. So go back and let's extract them out. Now we are going to start adding new vehicles in the GTA San Andreas, so you have to follow me now and don't skip the video, because here I'm going to perform some steps that are very important uh, to be followed. So keep watching. So now once you're done copying the vehicle essential files into your game folder, now it's time to generate the free IDs for our game. Free IDs are essentials for our custom vehicles that we are going to install without replacing. So these free IDs will be assigned to those vehicles. To generate free vehicles ID, first you need to run the game. So here I am running the game, and click continue. So once our game is running, I will show you how could you generate the free ID. So once you're in the game, you can type free in your keyboard, that is FREE. Type FREE on your keyboard, and here you can see the list of free IDs are now generated. Now you may now close the game, and you can see over here that we got a free ID.txt. As you can see, the free ID is generated by the free ID list generator. There you can see we have IDs from 2 to 6, 8, 42, 65, 74, and so on. As you can see, all of those IDs are the free IDs in the game memory. So we're going to use them to install our vehicles. So once your free IDs are generated, now it's time to prepare our INI file for the installation of new vehicles. So to do this, you need to go into the fastman limit adjuster.ini file. As you can see over here, there is an INI file. You need to open it, and now you need to search for a line called limit ID. Now follow me throughout the process to know how to set these lines. So now we're going to find this ID limit, and here you can see apply ID limit patch. So you need to remove this hash before the line. So if you don't remove it, the line will not load. So remove the hash and set this ID limit patch to 1, and then save it. Now the next line we are going to find is called count of killable models. So we just find a keyword called killable, and here you can see the count of killable models is equal to 800. So this is actually the maximum amount of vehicle ID which can be created in the game. So you need to choose it wisely from the free ID list generator. So you need to know your range from how much IDs are you going to use. Let's say I'm going to use maximum this ID from 2 to 2884. So you need to type here by adding 1 into it. As before, remove the hash and now type this ID by adding 1 into it. So that is 2, 8, 8 and 5. Now save it. Now move on to the next line called apply handling cfg.patch. Remove the hash from here, as before, and now set this value to 1. Now moving on to the next is called the number of standard lines. Number of standard line is basically the number of total vehicles which are you going to add into your GTA San Andreas. So you need to, for example, I'm going to add 90 vehicles into it. So I'm gonna add 90 number to this 210 and it will become 300. So it is the best number because 90 vehicles are many vehicles, as you can say. So I'm going to add 300 number here. So here is the number of bike lanes, which defines how many bikes do you want to add in GTA San Andreas. So the default number of bikes in GTA San Andreas is 13. Now for, let's say we have to add extra 7 bikes in it, so let's make this value to 20. The same idea applies to other lines also. So let's remove the hash from here and make this value to 20. Same for the flank lines, we are going to remove hash and make its value to 30. Same for the board lines, we remove hash and make its value to 20. Now the next line we are going to search is the audio loader. What this thing does is that enables audio into your new vehicles. So search for audio and find next. As you can see here, it is a audio loader. You need to enable it, remove the hash and set its value to 1 and then click on save. Okay, now the next line we are going to use is called the special model feature. As you can see here, there is a line called enable model special feature loader. So you need to also make its value to the 1. So here it is, and now I'm going to save the file. We are all done now. Now we will move on to the next step. So once you are done preparing the INI file, you may close it now. And now get excited because we are now going to add a new car in GTA San Andreas, which will not replace any other car. So let's get started. First you need to go into the GTA San Andreas Modloader folder and make a folder of your desired car. So I'm gonna make it a new folder and name it as Lamborghini because I have downloaded a Lamborghini car. You may name it by of your own choice, so I'm naming it as Lamborghini. Now go into your downloads folder. Here I have downloaded the Lamborghini car. Your car might be different, but there's one thing in common I will tell you. There you will see a txt and dff file in every car. Okay, so you need to copy those txt and dff file into your car folder which you have made in the Modloader folder. So I'm gonna copy this Sultan txt and dff file into the Lamborghini folder. So I'm gonna paste it right here. Now you need to rename those files to a unique name which does not exist already in the game. So I'm renaming them into the Lamborghini GR. As you can see here, just like that. Be sure to choose a name within the range of 7 characters because if you exceed that limit it would be difficult to edit handling files and other files. So make sure you you put 7 characters name of your file. So moving on to the next step, go back into your download folders and go into the add vehicle tools folder. Now go into the vehicle template and copy these two files into your vehicle folder, like there. I'm copying this into the Lamborghini folder. Now it's all done. Now you may close the download folder now, so we get a clear view. Now open up your GTA San Andreas main folder, as I'm opening it right now, and go into the data folder. Now open up the loader.txt file, which is in the Modloader folder here. Now you will see different type of lines in this text file. One is the handling configuration file, other is the vehicle identification file, vehicles IDE, as you can see here. Other is the car codes, which is the car colors data, and here it is the car modes data. So we need to replace all of those one by one with the car which it already come with a replacement of. So let's go into the handling configuration file at first. Open with the Modloader notepad, and now search for Sultan, because that file comes with the replacement of Sultan and does not come with the custom handling file. So I'm copying the handling of Sultan into that loader. So find Sultan, copy this line and paste it here, backspace it and paste it here, just like this. So it should look like this. Now as you have changed the .txt and .dff file to your unique name, you should also put that name in the capital in the place of Sultan where this is written. So I'm gonna put Lamborghini in the capital words. It must be in capital, otherwise the handling file will not load. So here it is, and I set the file. Now close the handling configuration file and open the vehicles IDE from the GTA San Andreas data folder. Same thing here, search for the Sultan right here, copy it and paste it right below here, like this, after giving a space. So we are almost done now. Just like this, it will look like this. So you need to also rename all of them with the new name that you have just selected for your car model. So I'm gonna put Lamborghini R in here, also Lamborghini R over here. Now here I'm gonna write it in the capital because it's the handling ID. Handling ID must be written in the capital, and also this one. Okay, so now close the vehicles IDE and go into the car call stat. Go into notepad. Same thing, search for Sultan because it comes with a replacement of it. Now copy it and paste it right here, just like this. Close that car call stat and open car mode stat with the notepad. And same thing, search for Sultan over here. Copy this and paste it right here. So you need to also rename them with the file you have just selected for your car. So Lambo GR and now save the file. Now this is the most important step that we are going to perform. Now go into your free ID text here, as you can see, and now select an ID between this range and assign it to into the vehicle's ID line. So here it is already assigned a 560 ID, which is a default ID for Sultan vehicle. We're not going to use this ID, and instead of that we are going to choose 3 from this range. So we are going to put 3 here and save the file. Now let's move on to the next step. Now go into your vehicle name it as Lamborghini or any other car you like to. Open it with Notepad. Now in game name, type the name which you have selected for the handling file, which is Lambo GR, and now in the section of customized name, put the name you want to, like my Lamborghini. So also save this file and close it. Now you need to go again into the data folder of GTA San Andreas and go into the vehicle audio setting.configuration file. Open with Notepad and go down below. You will see a edit vehicle section. So right now we are again search here for Sultan. So find next, and here we got the Sultan. Copy it and paste it in the downward portion of this. Rename it to the Lambo GR or the name you have set to your vehicle. So like this, and also don't forget to align those line with the columns, so it should be straight just like this. It comes right below those lines. So now save the data, and congratulations, you have just added a Lamborghini into your GTA San Andreas. Now to check this, we are going to run game, and you will see that we will get an additional Lamborghini. Now press W plus P to enable the car spawner and type the .dff name which you have set for your car, which in my case is Lambo GR. So I'm gonna type LamboGR, and here it found the ID 3 and it said press enter response. So I'm going and this totally new, as you can see. Also, it comes with a custom name, as you can see here, My Lamborghini. So here is the tutorial finished for Aeroplane part. And in the next step, we are going to move on how to install a plane, extra plane in GTA San Andreas. As you guys saw in the previous step, we have added a vehicle in GTA San Andreas. Now it is time to add an aeroplane in GTA San Andreas. So method will remain the same. First thing, you need to go into your GTA San Andreas Modloader folder and make a new folder after the aeroplane name, which I am going to name it as Boeing because I have downloaded a Boeing plane. So here it is, the Boeing folder. I'm inside that Boeing folder now. Now go back onto your download folder. Now in your download folder, open up the downloaded vehicle folder, which in my case is 747. I'm opening it. Now you can see as usual the two files txt and dff file in that folder. You need to copy those files into your GTA San Andreas Boeing folder, which you have created in the Modloader folder. Your folder name might be different, but in my case it is Boeing. So I'm gonna paste it right here. And now, as like before, I'm giving it a unique name, which is let's say I name it to BO747, and you name your txt and dff file according to the plane you have downloaded. So I'm naming it as you can see here. Now go back into your downloads folder and go into the add vehicle tools folder, and inside the vehicle template folder copy these two files and paste it in the Boeing folder, just like this. Okay, so you may now close the downloads folder just for the clear view, and now open up your GTA San Andreas main folder in the new tab, just like this. Now open up the loader text file. As you can see, just like before, you can see handling CFG files, vehicles IDE, car call stat, and the car mode stat. So we are going to start it from handling CFG. Go into your GTA San Andreas data folder and open your handling CFG file using Notepad. So I'm opening it up, handling.cfg file in the Notepad. And now, as we know, it replaces the 8400, so we are going to search for 8400 right here and copy its handling and paste it right here. Backspace and paste it right. Now once you're done with this, we are going to copy another line for an aeroplane, because these aeroplane contains two handling lines. So we are again going to search for 8400, and you will see another line with a dollar sign with it. That is again 8400 file. I'm going to copy this line and paste it right here, just like this. Okay, so now I'm going to rename just like before, with the unique name that I have just set for my txt and dff file, which is bo747. And again, be sure to write all of them in capital letter. As I told you before, if you don't type it in the capital letter, it won't work. So you need to type it in the capital letters and save it. Now close the handling CFG file and open up the vehicle's IDE file, which is right here, and again search for 8400 just like before, and copy this line and paste it just below the vehicle's IDE line. Okay, and as usual, rename it to the BO747 or any other name which you have set for your txt and dff file. So I'm renaming it just like this. Okay, and again we are done with this. Now you need to go into your car call stat and open with notepad, search for 8400 as we can see it right here. Copy this data and paste it right here, and again rename this file line to 747. Now go into your car mode stat, open with notepad, again search for 8400. As you can see, it cannot find 8400 in the car mode stat. That means it does not have any modifications to it. So you may delete this line in the loader file, just like this. And now the final step is we are going to assign a unique ID to our Boeing 747. So open up the free ID text, and we are again choosing it from this range. As you saw in the previous step, we have assigned an ID3 to our Lamborghini. So now this time we are assigning an ID4 to this Boeing 747. So I'm gonna put 4 in here, and now save the file, and you are done with it. Now the next step is to add audio to your Boeing 747. Now you need to go into the GTA San Andreas vehicle audio settings, open with the notepad, and again search for 8400, which I'm going to replace. Copy this line and go downward below into the file, and you will see an added vehicles. Again put a space so the semicolon will go below the line, and you need to place that line here, just like this. And you need to rename that 8400 again to BO747, as it was a unique name that I have given to my plane. So just like this, and now save the file. Now the next step is you need to go into the model special features.bat file. You need to again open with the notepad, and now you need to clear this line. Now in the A section we have to write our unique ID which we have given to our plane, which is BO747, and in the B section you are going to type that how it will behave like original vehicle in GTA San Andreas, which is 8400. So our Boeing 747 will behave like 8400. That's it. Now you're going, now save the file, and we are all done now. The last step we are now going to perform is give our Boeing 747 a real name. So go into the vehicle name, rename it as Boeing, and open with the notepad, and in game name which is BO747, which we have set in the vehicle's ID.dat, and now in the customized name you can set Boeing 747 or any other name you want it to. Now I'm going to save this file, and congratulations, you have just added an extra aeroplane in your GTA San Andreas. So now we are going to test this. Open up your GTA San Andreas, click on continue. Now just wait while the game loads. Now again we are going to use name vehicle correspondent, so you need to press W key and P key together and type the .dff name which you have set for your Boeing plane in here. So I'm gonna type BO747 in here, and it said that ID4 is now founded. Now press enter, just right here, as you can see. Also, we can spawn an 8400, which I will show you when I finish this video. So as you saw in the previous part, we have added an aeroplane in GTA San Andreas, and now it is time to add a bike in GTA San Andreas. So the method will remain the same. You need to go into your Modloader folder and make a new folder after your bike name. So I'm naming it as Kawasaki because I've downloaded a Kawasaki bike here. So now switch to your download folder and go inside your downloaded vehicle folder. As you can see here, we can see two files, txt and dff file. Same as before, copy these files and paste it inside the new folder you have just made in the Modloader folder, which is a Kawasaki, and paste it right here. Now rename these files and give them a unique name. So I'm giving them a Kawa 900 name. So as you can see here, I'm renaming it to Kawa 900. Once you're done with it, switch to your downloads folder and go into the add vehicles folder and go into the vehicle templates. Now copy these two files and paste it inside your this Kawasaki bike folder. So now we are done with it. Now you may now close the vehicle template folder and for the clear view, and open your GTA San Andreas main folder, which I'm opening it right now. Now what you need to do is open up the free ID stack first, and minimize it. Now go inside the data folder and now open the loader text first, so we can see these four types of lines in here. So we need to add all these lines: handling, vehicles ID, carpools, and car mode stat one by one, just like in the previous steps. So let's open the handling CFG file first from the GTA San Andreas data folder. Now I'm opening it with the notepad, just like this. Now we'll search for FCR 900 because that bike replaces this bike. So I'm gonna copy this line and paste it right here, just like this. And now you need to search again for FCR 900, just like this, FCR 900, and you will see FCR 900 line with the exclamation icon with it. You need to copy along with this icon and paste it right down this line. Okay, and after that you need to rename this file according to the name you have given to your txt and dff file, which is Kawa 900. So I'm going to replace it with the Kawa 900. So Kawa 900, and make sure all these letters are in capital in the handling lines, because if you don't type these in capital, it won't work. Now once you're done with it, close the handling CFG file and open up the vehicle's IDE file. Again search for FCR 900, and there you can see it. Copy this line and paste it just below this line. Okay, so once it's copied here, you need to again rename it just like before to Kawa 900, and again rename it to Kawa 900 or any other name which you have given to your bike. So, and now in the handling ID section, as you can see, It is all written in the capital letters, so I'm again going to write it in the capital letters, which is the handling ID above here. And now in the game name, I'm also typing Kawa 900. Okay, so now once you're done with it, close this vehicle's IDE and go into the car call stat. Open with the notepad, and now again search for FCR 900. Now copy this file again and paste it right here, just like this. So now again rename it to the name which you have given to your txt and dff file. Once you're done with it, close the car stat and open car mode stat with the notepad. Okay, so again search for fcr 900 file line, and there you can see it, fcr 900 and this. Now as you can see, there is a hash before this line, that which means that you should not use this line. So we are not going to use these car modes for our bike. So we are going to delete this car mode that line from our loader file. Now coming back to the main step, open up your free ID text which you have just minimized it, and choose any ID within the range you have just set. In my case, I've set the range to 2844, which, as you saw in the previous step, I've shown you it's the countable kill model. So I'm not gonna use any ID above this portion. So I'm gonna choose number 8 for my bike ID. So let's copy it and paste it right here. Now you are done with the loader text file. Click on save and close it. Now the next step is that we are going to add audio to our FCR, our Kawasaki bike, which replaces FCR. So again search for FCR 900 and copy this line and paste it in the added vehicles section, just like this. Paste it right here, and here rename it to the Kawa 900, just like this. Press on save button. Now you're done with this. Now go onto your vehicle name folder, name it as Kawasaki, and open it with the notepad. And in game name it is Kawa 900, and I'm setting this customized name to the fastest bike. Okay, so save this file, and now you're all done with the file, and you have now successfully installed a new bike without replacing in GTA San Andreas. So let's test it if we get it or not. So run the game. Wait for it to load.
That essay put dust in my weed.
Again, use the car spawner by pressing W and P together, and type here your .dff model name, which is Kawa 900. And it is said that it found it on the ID 8 we have just given to it. Press enter, and now you have your bike here, and you can see it's a very unique bike. We just installed it right now. So I'm gonna close this and now move on to the next stage, where will install a hunter helicopter, which is a gunship helicopter in GTA San Andreas. Now we will see how to add. Okay, so in previous part we added a bike in GTA San Andreas without replacing. Now it is time to add a helicopter in GTA San Andreas without replacing, which is a gunship helicopter. So the method will remain the same as of adding an aeroplane in GTA San Andreas. So first thing first, you need to go inside the Modloader folder, and you need to create a new folder according to your helicopter name, which in my case it is Mi-24, because I've downloaded a Mi-24 hind helicopter for my GTA San Andreas. So once your folder is created, go back to your downloads folder and go to your downloaded helicopter folder, which is here. You can see two txt and dff files over here. So you need to copy these two files and paste it inside the new folder which you have just created of your helicopter name. So paste it right here, and now you need to rename these files and give them a unique name according to your helicopter. I'm just giving them a simple and short name, which is Mi-24. So your name might be different. So now I've renamed those files. Now switch back to your downloads folder and go to add vehicle tools and vehicle templates folder. Now in the vehicle templates folder, you need to copy these two files and paste it inside the same folder in which you have pasted the txt and dff files. So once it's done, you may now close the vehicle template folder and open up the GTA San Andreas main folder, uh, which I'm opening it up right now. So now our GTA San Andreas main folder is open. Now open up the loader text file and go to your GTA San Andreas data folder. Now in the loader text file, there is a first portion which is of handling CFG. So we need to open handling CFG file from the GTA San Andreas data folder. So let's open it up. Using Notepad, and as our helicopter replaces the default Hunter helicopter in GTA San Andreas, so I'm gonna search for Hunter. You may choose any other helicopter which is your favorite. So but in my case I'm choosing Hunter. So I'm gonna find this, and I have found a line, a handling line of Hunter. So I'm gonna copy this line and paste it in the loader text file just below the handling portion of uh, loader text files, just like this. And now again, our helicopter comes with two handling lines, so I'm gonna search again for Hunter in handling CFG file. So we will be able to find another handling line for our helicopter. So here, as you can see, another handling line. It started with the dollar sign, so you need to copy along with the dollar sign and paste it below the first handling line, just like this. Now you may close the handling.cfg file and now rename the Hunter uh, to the name which you have set for your txt and dff file, in which in my case I have set it to Mi-24. Be sure to write all these letters in capital, otherwise the handling file will not work. So I'm gonna type Mi-24 over here, and also Mi-24 over here. So once it's done, you need to open vehicles.ide file from the GTA San Andreas data folder, which is right here. Open with the notepad and again search for Hunter, because our gunship helicopter replaces the Hunter helicopter. So copy this IDE line of Hunter and paste it right here below the vehicle's IDE portion. So once it's done, you need to again rename it to the name which you have given to your txt and dff file, which in my case is Mi-24. Also I'm renaming it to Mi-24. and be sure to type this handling line in the capital letter, which is MI24, and also in game name it is MI24, just like this. Type in the capital letter. Okay, once you're done with it, close your vehicle's IDE.dat file, and now open up the car calls dat with the notepad. Again search for Hunter, and here as you can see you have found Hunter line here. Copy this line and paste it in the car call dat section in the loader text file. So paste it right here, and same like before, rename it to the name which you have set for your txt and dff file, which is MI24. So once you're done with it, close the carcos.dat file and open up the car modes.dat file with the notepad. Again search for Hunter. As you can see, it cannot find Hunter in this file, so which means that car modes for Hunter does not exist, and we may now delete this line over here. And now for the final step, we need to go back into your GTA San Andreas, open up the free ID stack and assign a unique ID to our Hunter helicopter, which in my case I'm choosing the number 42 for my helicopter, which is a free ID in our game, so it will be assigned to this helicopter. Now save the loader text file and close it, and also close the free IDs.txt. Now go back to your data folder again in the GTA San Andreas, and now go to vehicle audio setting.cfg file. Open with the notepad. Again search for Hunter. Now we are adding audio to our helicopter, so copy this line and paste it in the downward portion of this file. Be sure to press enter in the before the semicolon, so it will add a space between the line, and you need to paste this line between the space. So I'm gonna paste this line over here just like this, and you need to again rename the Hunter to a unique name which you have set for your txt and dff file, which is in my case is MI24. And now save the file. Now open up the model special feature.dat file. Open with the notepad, and right in this section type MI24 name, which is our new helicopter name, and in the B section type the old helicopter name, which was the Hunter. So I'm gonna type Hunter in here and save the file. And congratulations, you have successfully installed a gunship helicopter in your GTA San Andreas. Now let's test it out whether it is working or not. So and before testing, you need to change your vehicle name to the custom name which you like to. In my case it is MI24, and in the game name portion you need to type the name which you have set for the vehicle which will appear in your game in the vehicle's IDE text. So in my case it is MI24, and in the customized name you can type your own name, own vehicle name, which is let's say gunship helicopter. Now once you're done with it, close this file and run the GTA San Andreas to see if it will work or not. key together and type your .dff like this. And it said it found the MI24 in ID42. Press enter to spawn it. And here, as you can see, you can also spawn other helicopter.
Them white boys had me
I'll
on
show you
crystal meth.
another helicopter.
Get the evil crap out
It
the way,
proves that
man.
we have successfully added a helicopter without replacing our previous helicopter, which is here. I will show you how to install a fighter jet in our GTA San Andreas. So, keep So in the previous part, we have installed a helicopter in GTA San Andreas without any replacing. So now we are going to add a fighter jet in GTA San Andreas without replacing. So the steps will remain the same. Go inside your Modloader folder and make a new folder according to your fighter jet name. In my case, it is F-16. So I'm renaming my folder to F-16, and go to your download folder where you have downloaded your fighter jet. In my case, it is in the F-16 folder. So in the GTA 3 image, I can see these two Hydra TXT and DFF file. This one is optional, so I'm not using it. So I'm gonna copy these two files, Hydra TXT and DFF, into my F-16 folder, which I have just created. Now rename these files according to the plane you have just downloaded. In my case, it is F-16, so I'm renaming this file to F-16, and also I'm renaming txt file to F-16. Once you're done with it, go back to your downloads folder and go to add vehicle tools, vehicle templates, and copy these two files and paste it inside your new F-16 folder. So here it is. Now close the vehicle template and open up the GTA San Andreas main folder in a new tab, just like this. And now go to the GTA San Andreas main folder and go to the data folder. Now open up the loader text, as you can see right here. So first we are going to edit the handling CFG file in the loader. So open up the handling CFG files from the GTA San Andreas main data folder, which is right here. Open with Notepad. Now as the F-16 replaces the Hydra plane, so we are going to use Hydra handling for the F-16. So search for Hydra, as I have already written the Hydra in it. Find the Hydra until you find its handling line. Here it is. Hydra, copy this line and paste it just below the handling CFG tab, just like this. Now search for Hydra again in handling CFG file, just like this, and now copy the handling line with the $sign of Hydra to your loader file just below the first handling, just like this. Now as you can see, these letters are in capital, so we are going to rename Hydra with our F-16 because we have set TXT and DFF file to F-16, but we will write all those letters in capital. So, and I'm saying this again, it is must to write it in the capital letter, otherwise the handling file will not work. So I'm typing F-16 right here. So you're done with the handling file. Now close the handling.cfg file and open the vehicle's IDE file from the GTA San Andreas data folder. Again search for Hydra, and here you can see this I'm gonna copy this and paste it just below the vehicle's IDE tag, just like this. Now the model name is our DFF name and TXT name is our TXT name. So as we have set the DFF name to F16, we are going to write F16 here. You will write the name of your own plane here. So in my case it is F16, so I'm writing F16 here. And the handling ID, which is again in capital, so I'm gonna write F16 in capital letters, just like this. And now you're done with the vehicle's IDE. Now close the vehicle's IDE tab and open up carcos.dat with the notepad and search for Hydra again. As you can see, we cannot find Hydra file line in here, so you may now close this file. Now go to carcos.dat, open it with the notepad, search for Hydra, and again there is no file for the car modes for the Hydra. So we are going to close this one also. Delete these two lines just like this and save it. And now this is the main step where you have to go to your GTA San Andreas main folder and open freeids.txt file and choose any of the ID from here within the range you have just defined in the fastman limit adjuster INI file, which was the countable kill model. In my case I have set it to 2885, so I'm gonna use any number before this range. So let's say I'm gonna use number 74 for my Hydra. So I'm gonna copy this number and paste it right here, just like this. So it's from 74. Now save the file, close those both files, and now go to your GTA San Andreas data folder and go to your vehicle audio setting.configuration file. Open with the notepad and now search again for Hydra. It's like this. Copy this whole line and paste it in the bottom of your edit vehicle sections. Give a space and paste this line between this space, just like this. And as before, you have to rename it. So I'm gonna rename it to F16 and now save the file. Now after that you have to go to model special features.dat file, open with the notepad file, and below you have to enter F16, and in the B section you have to type Hydra because it will make us our F16 behave like Hydra. So save this file and close it. Now you need to open fastman limiter adjuster.ini file and again search for Hydra here. As you can see, the number of Hydra vehicles is 1, so make it 2 because we have added another Hydra aircraft in the form of F16. So here you have to type Hydra 2 equal to, now you have to put the ID which you have just assigned to your aircraft, which is 74. So I'm gonna type here 74 and now I'm gonna save it. Once your fastman adjuster limiter file is saved, now you need to go into the vehicle name it as F16, and in the game name you have to type your handling name, which is F16, and the customized name to the F16 fighting falcon, and save the file just like this. And congratulations, you have added a fighter jet in GTA San Andreas without replacing. So let's quickly check it out whether it's working or not. I'm gonna click on continue and our game is now about to start. typing a junk jet cheat install for install Modloader.
Can't stand them.
So as you can see, default Hydra here. Now I'm using the name vehicle spawner. I'm gonna type S16 here.
I hate to bother you, but
What's up,
It found
dog?
it on the
this
ID
is for the
74
dog.
and I
For
press
sure.
enter.
Were you
Now you will see
of nature?
our vehicle. So in previous part we have installed a fighter jet plane in GTA San Andreas without replacing. Now it is time to install our last vehicle, which is a boat in GTA San Andreas. So let's get started. The method will remain the same. First you need to go inside the Modloader folder and make a new folder according to your boat name, which in my case it is GTA 5 Jet. So I'm giving it a name GTA V Jet, and now you need to go to your download folder and open up your downloaded board folder, which is right here. And here you can see speeder txt and dff file over here. So you need to copy these two files and you need to paste it inside the new folder which you have just created. So I'm gonna paste it right here, and now rename it and give it a unique name, which in my case I'm giving it a name GTA V Jet without any space. So once you're done with it, switch back to your downloads folder, and you need to go into the add vehicle tools, vehicle templates, and copy these two files and paste it inside the new folder which you have just created like this. Now you may close the vehicle template folder and open up the GTA San Andreas main folder right from here. So once you're done with it, open up the loader.txt file and you will see the different portion of lines over here. So you need to open the data folder of your GTA San Andreas and open up the handling.cfg file with the notepad. So as our this board replaces the speeder, so I'm gonna search for speeder over here. So let's search for speeder, and here we find a handling line for our speeder board. So copy this line and paste it right here, just like this. And you need to again search for speeder because boards come with two handling line, and you will see another handling line with a percentage sign with it. So copy this whole handling line along with the percentile sign and paste it right here, just like this. Now rename this speeder with the name which you have set for your txt and dff file. So I'm gonna type GTA and make sure to write all these in capital. So I'm gonna type GTA V Jet, and also I'm gonna type GTA V Jet right here. Okay, so once you're done with it, close the handling.cfg file and open up the vehicles.ide file from the GTA San Andreas data folder. Again search for speeder from here and copy this line and paste it below the vehicles IDE portion in the loader text like this. Again rename these files, these lines with the new name which you have set for your board, which is GTA V Jet. And also I'm setting this name to GTA V Jet, and that's the handling ID. So I'm gonna type this line in capital, so GTA V Jet, and also here your name might be different which you have set for your txt and dff file. So once you're done with it, close the vehicle id.text file and open up the carpools.dat file. Open it up with the notepad and again search for speeder. Here you find the speeder data copy this data and paste it below the portion of carcode stat in loader text, just like this. Again, rename it to the name which you have set for your txt and dfl file. Now close the carcode data and open up the car mods.dat file with the notepad, and again search for speeder. As you can see, it cannot find speeder line over here, so which means speeder does not contain any car modes, so I'm gonna delete this line in the loader text file. Now our last step is to open up the free ID stack and assign a unique ID to our board. So I'm assigning a number 74 to my board. I'm gonna copy this ID and paste it below vehicle's ID file, just like this. Now save the loader text file and close it, and close the freedids.txt file. And now go to your GTA San Andreas data folder and go to GTA audio settings. Open it up with notepad. Again search for speeder here, and now copy this line and paste it in the bottom section of edit vehicles, just like this. Make sure they come in the alignment. So our new name is GTA V Jet. So once you're done with it, save the file. And now our last step is to give our board a custom name. So in my case it is GTA V Jet. Open up this text file in game name, which is GTA V Jet in the capital letter, and give it a custom name which is my boat, just like this, and save the file. And congratulations, you have successfully installed a boat in GTA San Andreas without replacing. So let's test it out whether it is working or not. So I'm gonna open it up. And let's see if we have successfully added a boat.
They need to put some chairs out on the street.
So now I'm gonna type GTA.
I can't. Did you get that? Get the hell off me!
That's all for today's tutorial. Thanks for watching, guys, and give the likes and subscribe to my channels. I will keep uploading more videos, so when you like my videos and subscribe, it will motivate me to make more videos. So thank you guys, and thank you guys so much for your support. Just make my subscriber more than 1k, and hope we can achieve this goal. Okay, so thank you guys, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.